Oh my gosh, yay! Hi there. Hello everybody. Welcome to another Tomoe Umari stream. How are you guys doing today? How's it going? What's up? Hey, hi. Hello there. You guys doing good? Are you thriving today? Sorry I haven't released a schedule yet. I've been like busy. More than busy. It's been a lot of stuff back to back because not only do I have my own work to do, I also have stuff with business partners that I have to get done. And everything is like very short notice. Like I'll get home from work and it's like, you need to get this done quickly. And I'm like, okay. So I haven't really had time to like do my normal day-to-day scheduling stuff or anything else, to be honest. Gotta go to my yard. Thank you very much for joining the Umarmy. Welcome in. Welcome in. If a stream happens and it wasn't on a schedule, did it even exist? That's very philosophical of you. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Oh. What are you guys worried about? You guys seem stressed out. Why are you stressed out? Are you stressed out because I streamed without a schedule? Is it because I manifested out of nowhere? What are you worried about exactly? Okay. Yeah, I don't know. There's been a lot of fun things happening. As busy as I've been, I'm very excited for all of the cool things that are coming up and have already started happening. I mean, the Vite Ramen collab I wasn't able to tell you guys about, but yeah, that's a thing. That's exciting. Deep Spec, and thank you for the 5 carrots. Meeting you at AX was an honor, Sergeant Major. I was very glad to meet you. I am now out of the Marines and now active in the Umarmy. What do you mean? I thought you were active in the Umarmy before. Well, no matter what branch you're in, if you're in the Umarmy should always come first. I tell you guys this all the time, and yet you still talk about these other branches and stuff. It's insane. Absolutely insane. It's okay. I know where your guys' loyalty really lies. Thank you for the 1,000. Oh, wow, there's a lot of oats. Thank you for all the oats. Here for a time. The Vite Ramen collab promo was really cool. Hope you're doing well. I am. I don't know if anyone saw, but there's a little thing at the bottom of the post that says more info to come on the 28th or something. So there's something tomorrow as well. I can't reveal what it is, but there's another thing. It's like one of those, but wait, there's more types of things, you know? It's okay, it's okay. Yeah. Gordon, thank you for the 1.9 kids. Did you complete your Cyber Awareness 2025? I did all my training early in the year, so yes. I don't tend to procrastinate. I'd set a bad example otherwise. Also, Good Milk, thank you very much for subscribing. Welcome in! I'm gonna be hella busy. I'm already hella busy. There's so much happening. Not just with this stuff, but like also, I don't know. Things have picked up lately. At work, I've been busier, like a lot busier. And then VTubing, I've been busier because I have more business partnerships now. So I have to like really like buckle down and get a lot of stuff done. And then I have my side projects, and then I have my other projects, and then everything is overlapping and a lot of stuff is happening simultaneously, and I'm like, am I behind schedule? What's happening exactly? What do I need to do? I don't know what to do. So thank you for the 4.99 carrots. Worried about the known knowns, the known unknowns, and the unknown unknowns? Sounds like you need some apple cider to calm down. Oh man, the Umarmy MOSs, let me tell ya, it's a lot. Yeah, it's a lot of them. I can't dig into the specifics right now because my brain's not fully working, I'm gonna be honest. Just take my word for it. Wait, hold on. The Gemini Cup is only 3 weeks away. Bro, I do not use I mean, I don't participate in the cup events on Uma Musume because I don't have time to actually train horses up for it. I don't have time to train Umas up for it. Also, hi Crunch, hello, thank you for the raid. King Archer, thank you for the 20 conscriptions. I don't know where to put all of these horse soldiers. I'm gonna start vertically stacking the new recruits, and they can figure it out from there. It's like survival of the fittest. They have to have like a little death match, and that'll be a morale event. We'll just throw all the new guys in a little pin and see what happens. So many unknowns. I know. Look, okay, so I was going to stream yesterday, but instead I recorded a cover. So I am getting stuff done. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Novel Winter 23, thank you for subscribing. Welcome in. Welcome. Oh, Deep Story 3 for the 2 curious. By the way, the armor got turboed as I left. Sorry. The armor that's stored in the armory? How could they do this? How could they do this? Girl, you yap at 1,000 words per minute. You're better at yapping than you give yourself credit for. Well, that's my job. I'm a professional yapper. I have to, like, keep up with both chats. I can't make them feel neglected, otherwise they'll start threatening to kill each other. It's very bad, actually. But look, I have to process thoughts quickly. I have a lot going on in my mind, but also simultaneously nothing at all. 5 recruits in a trench coat. Wait, we can use that as a recruiting tactic. Write that down. Somebody write that down. So that's your role in the military, professional yapper. I do yap upon occasion. It's true. It's true. Well, I don't talk at work that much. That's why I have so much to say when I get here. My social battery is all charged up. How was the snake incident? I feel like y'all are freaking out over nothing. Are you guys afraid of, like, small animals? Oh, no, that's not a good way to word it. But, like, look, it might be dangerous. It might not be. I don't know. Mozu looked at it and said, oh, that could have killed you. And I'm like, eh. You just handle it the same way. If you don't know what you're dealing with, just try to safely relocate it. So I put a box down near it. I poked it into the box with a broomstick. And then I released it outside. I would have done the same even if I knew it was, like, dangerous. Like, whether or not it's dangerous does not change how I handle the situation. So, yeah. I don't kill reptiles because that's really fucking crazy in my head. I'll kill most bugs because I'm not the type of person that's like, oh, there's a little beetle in my house. I have to capture it in a jar and let it outside. Because, like, bro's probably about to get decimated by a bird in, like, 5 minutes, like, after I do that, so I don't care enough to do all that. But if it's a reptile, then yeah. Yeah, that's kind of how it is. Almost thank you for the 5 carrots. New to the channel and having a blast. All I can say is promote now unless you didn't volunteer enough. I've already promoted enough. I don't want to make any more rank, please. King Archie, thank you for the 10 carrots. Can I start a chat war? No! We're here to talk to each other. This is our heart-to-heart, you know? This is our heart-to-heart, to-heart-to-heart. What about spotted lanternflies? Aren't those supposed to be, like, kill on sight? I don't feel bad about killing bugs. I think there's a lot of cool bugs out there, but if they go in my house, they're going to die. I won't just kill them outside, though, but, like, once you pass the threshold, your fate is in my hands at that point. Like, I don't know how else to put it. Really. I don't want to get a pet because I don't have time for a pet. I've been here telling you, like, all the shit I have to do, and you guys are like, what if you had another obligation, Tomoe? What if you had something else on top of everything else you already do? And I'm like, I don't know about that. I don't know about that one. I might have to put a pin in that idea. You're a senior NCO surgeon major. Yapping, safety briefs, long speeches, and talking down to officers are your bread and butter. I don't know what LT did, but he probably deserves it. Yeah. Good thing the Umarmy doesn't have any officers. We lost them in our budget cuts over a decade ago. Yeah. Haunts too. Yeah, I'm Tomoe Umari. I'm a military tomboy horse girl. I yap a lot. I have a lot to say. I'm like... yappy. I didn't have anything eloquent to say. I don't know. Why is YouTube chat throwing rocks and then Twitch chat's just kind of like tanking it? They're used to this abuse. Look at what you guys are doing to them. This is fucked up. I don't know if I can stand for this. Wait, there's no officers in the Umarmy. What's my title then for decoration? Yeah, it's like a participation award. You know, everyone has to feel like they're a part of the mission, but that's just kind of how it is. Wait, I have to drink water. Hold on. Excellent. I am adequately hydrated. Dollar Jesus, thank you for the 7.99 cares. If you hate bugs so much, where were you when we were fighting the Terminids? Do you even love democracy or Super Earth? I've been busy! I've been busy. I can't play games the way I want to. You have to understand this isn't my fault. I didn't mean for it to be this way. I didn't mean for it to be this way. Why can't you guys just accept it? It's only enlisted here. It's supposed to be a safe space. You shouldn't feel like you need to salute anyone, okay? I'm just looking out for you guys. I'm trying to take care of you guys. In fact, I hope you don't get this federal holiday off this upcoming weekend. I hope you don't get it off. Pretty sure it's Labor Day, right? Yeah. You know, I can never tell if I'm gonna get the day off or not until like right before. I'm like vaguely aware of the days off, but I forget, and then it's there, and then it's like, whoa. Because sometimes you're like in a position at work where you can't really get the time off, so it's like a very 50-50. But I think I'll be able to take the weekend off, in which case I can spend more time with you guys. But at the same time, I also have 2 meet and greets this Saturday. One at Anime Impulse and another at San Japan, so yeah. That's exciting. And then I think I have another the week after. And then another the week after, I think. Yeah, I have a lot coming up. I don't know when exactly the timelines are. I haven't filled everything into my calendar, but I know there's a lot happening very closely together. Yeah. Tomoe, can we kidnap people? Maybe. Perhaps. It depends on the vibes. We'll play it by ear. We stand at parade rest. We'll fix our hands. It's okay to fidget. Just don't lock your knees, okay? Just don't do all that. I keep forgetting when we have Labor Day. May Day is so much simpler to remember. There's so many holidays. They really do just sneak up on you. What are you gonna do about it? You keep forgetting to make dead horse jokes? Why would I make dead horse jokes? Am I supposed to be making horse jokes right now? Horse ears? Yeah, I have horse ears. Thorn Warrior 1766, thank you for the 5 carrots. Tomoe, I may not see you this in Japan. Damn you, tight budget, but please take this with my love and support. Hopefully next time we can see you. I will do my best to go to all the meet and greets I can so that you guys have an opportunity to talk to me. I'm not threatening though. In person, I'm very I say in person, but I'm still on a screen. But one-on-one, I'm actually quite agreeable in conversation, and it's a good chance to ask me anything within reason. I won't answer any wild ass questions, but you know, as long as you're respectful, we can have a good little conversation with each other. Little bit of a heart to heart, you know. I can do an eval on you, let you know what your performance in the Umarmy is like and what I expect of you in the future. Yeah. Specs, thank you for the 5 carrots. It's not kidnapping, it's strategically transporting equipment to an alternate location, otherwise called Operation Steal. Why would you do this? Why? I mean, as far as the conventions I go to, it mostly depends on, like, if there's gonna be, like, I don't know, I do a lot of my conventions appearances through Kawa, and then some through Moso, so it depends on if they're gonna be there or not, whether or not there's a chance of me showing up. I was gonna be at Anime NYC, but I wasn't able to make time for it, unfortunately. So sorry if anyone wanted to meet me there. Yeah. Did I go for a run before stream? No, I just had to record a lot of stuff, so if my voice sounds slightly fucked up, that's why. You're curious as to who got my life-size standee? Which time are you referring to? What are you talking about exactly? Because I've sold a couple of them now. I guess they're kind of menacing though. I mean, I'm 5'8". That's a lot of horse to keep around, you know? How are you gonna keep that horse fed? You just got here, what'd you miss? You didn't miss much, to be honest. I wouldn't say much has been missed. I'm just kind of catching up with everybody, making sure that they're doing good. Everyone's doing good here, right? You guys have been having a good week so far. You forgive me for not releasing a schedule yet, right? I was gonna do it today, but maybe I'll do it tomorrow instead. We're really playing it by ear. Is the Tomoe Umari Vite Ramen limited? Yeah, so the Vite Ramen collab will only be for 1 month. After that, it will no longer be available. I've seen some people confused about some of the things about it, so I'll answer some questions. For one, there's the discount code horsemeat for 10% off. I know it's a crazy code, but like, it's protein powder. I'm a horse. Horse meat. It's a joke. I know people are a little bit confused about it, but that was literally my line of thinking when I was coming up with that. So 10% off with code horsemeat. For anyone who's worried and thinks it's a bit expensive, here's some important things about it. There's a lot of stuff added to it. It's like really high quality protein powder. Also, supplements in general typically tend to be on the pricier end. I'm used to shopping at like GNC because I hate myself. So, yeah, it's pretty it's pretty standard, to be honest. For those who are worried about, you know, being lactose intolerant and consuming whey, it actually has lactase in it. So you should be able to digest it just fine, as long as you don't have like an actual dairy allergy or anything like that. So I think it's pretty good what they've done there. It's really good, and it tastes really good. It tastes like Honeycrisp apples. So if you like apples, you'll probably like them apples. Yeah. Will the shaker feature my 3.0 model art or current? The shaker is as seen on the website. That is how it looks, approximately. So everything is based off of my current design. Probably gonna be a bit before I start getting stuff out with my new design. Outside of like the merch release I'm supposed to do in like half a month now, I guess, because my three-year anniversary is in like half a month. Yippee! Will I pass a UA taking the protein? No. They'll actually yeah, you'll get kicked out of the military if you take the protein powder, because it's a dangerous substance. There's ketamine in there and other. No, I'm kidding. I'm gonna get myself in trouble saying stuff like this. Man. Well, hey, horse girl, how's it going? It's going good. I'm just answering some questions regarding the collab. How much ketamine is in the protein powder? None! None at all! None at all. Guys, all service members consume the haunts powder. Your medic demands it. The medics would never lead you astray, okay? If you scrape your knee, they'll give you a little horse band-aid. It's very beautiful. Kettle what? You don't know what a ketamine is? You'll know one day. Don't worry. The Sage Orange, thank you for joining the Umarmy. Welcome. Hello. Hello there. Sometimes I like don't stream for a few days and then I forget how to be a streamer. What am I supposed to say to you guys? I can't even juggle. How do I keep you guys entertained? What am I supposed to do? There's so many things I have to get ready for you guys and then share with you guys, and it's like, whoa, wowee. But then like when it comes to the actual streaming, Man, I don't know. It's like, I kind of get it now. The bigger I get as a VTuber, I can kind of understand the amount of work that happens behind the scenes to make things possible. Oh, let me pull something up real quick. I have to check something. Hold on. What the hell? Oh, my model was lagging. Okay. Where is this? Okay, yeah. So, I wanted to make sure I have my deadlines correct with this. But, I think I have another thing coming up shortly after the actual 3-year anniversary. And then, okay. Sorry, I just lost my train of thought for a moment. How did the meet and greets work? Well, you walk up to the screen, and then you're like, "Hello, John Tomoe. I'm, a person," and I'm like, "I'm a person too." And then we have like a brief conversation, and that's that. That's kind of the gist of it. I explained that in literally the worst way possible, but trust me, it's pretty fun. It's pretty fun. You move around and yap so much it's like dangly keys, but in the form of a horsewoman, it's like constant stimulus. Do I really move that much? I don't even think about it at this point. I'm just like, I don't know, maybe I just got used to like watching the ears wiggle around, so I typically move more to like keep up with it. Are you being ignored? No, I'm not ignoring anyone in chat. I just have a lot of things I'm replying to and also a lot of things I have to keep up with. So, if anyone's new here and is ever worried about me not reading your message or ignoring you, I'm keeping up with 2 chats, I'm sorry! I have to read chats on 2 platforms, it's hard! It's so hard being a horsewoman on the internet, you don't know! No, I'm not ignoring you! What do you mean she's ignoring us? I'm not ignoring you! I am not ignoring you. Shut up. Read faster? How do I read? Okay, I can read fast, but that doesn't mean I can yap quickly. Alright? I can't yap that fast. I can't keep up with it. Today's your birthday? Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Damn, if I yell too much, I'm gonna end up sounding like a chain smoker. Horses can't smoke though, okay? I mean, I can smoke people, but I can't like smoke around people. Well, I can't smoke. I wouldn't. It's bad for your health, okay? I gotta be a good influence. I gotta be a good influence. It's over, my Oshi isn't reading every single comment I said. She hates me and despises me and wishes me ill. I'm never talking to anyone ever again. That's right. When you're having your lowest moment in life, just remember, I'm gonna be there to push you down a flight of stairs and point and laugh at you, and then I'm gonna grab my phone and start recording it as you're laying on the ground crying, and I'm gonna be like, yep, this is how I get my horsepower to get through the day. You're welcome. Wait, no, if you're new here, I'm sorry, I'm not like that. I'm not a bad person, I promise. I'm not a bad person. I've just made bad horse decisions. I've changed though. I'm reformed now. I need to drink more water. Hold on. I'm falling apart. You're a sergeant. We all know you smoke, drink energy drinks, and dip right before PT. I drink about 150 milligrams of caffeine a day, but I don't smoke or do anything else because that would be very bad. I don't know. I've just never gotten the habit of it, and I don't see a reason to start now. That Vite Ramen collab sure has gone to your head a little. That's not true! That's not true. Don't bust your voice if you can. Bro, it's mostly because I was recording that cover yesterday. I'm still working on my vocal capacity and like, I don't know if you guys know this, but maybe it's because I'm an inexperienced singer, but if I want to record like a 3-minute song, it takes me like 2 hours of like take after take after take after take. And then I don't know, do multiple takes, and then I like compile everything together, and then yeah, hopefully the song can come out in October though. And then I have my original song coming out in September, and then more things. Eventually, Tomoe Umari album. Yeah, you guys would totally watch my listen to my album. Yeah. I think that's how that works. That sounds like recording. It's so much work, but it's so fun. Singing is so fun. I just gotta like, you know, work hard and stuff. Gotta figure it out. You're becoming too popular? I don't really feel that popular, but I don't really think about it that hard. I don't know. I just be like showing up here and just kind of saying stuff, you know? Sometimes I just like say stuff to say stuff. I don't always have like a deep philosophical meaning behind my words. I don't always got something super profound to say, you know? It's like sometimes I just be yapping. Tomoe Umari concert? Yeah, with like all the bells and whistles and whatnot, all the doodads and whatnot. Yeah, popular for being a VTuber. Is this my claim to fame? I finally made it because I'm a horse. Is that all it takes nowadays? It's just to be a horse. You're just going with the flow half the time. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, this is just how I am. I guess this is my nature. You're a sergeant? Yeah, I am in the military. I'm an NCO. I'm a horse sergeant. Hello. I'm not influencing anyone to do anything. If you want to be a horse, that's your prerogative, buddy. Follow your heart. Join the Umarmy today and get a free bag of oats as a sign-on bonus. Yes. Do I believe in aliens? This isn't meant to be a conspiracy theory stream. You're not gonna get me to fess up my military knowledge. I refuse. Able David, take carrots, honey, lemon, water with some cinnamon warmed to a lukewarm temp helps with the recovery of sore vocal cords. Drink quickly in one go is the best way to do it. I wouldn't say my vocal cords are sore. I just literally had to like record something where I needed to like raise my voice before this, and I didn't raise my voice correctly. You gotta like do it properly. What am I doing after EAS? I'm going on a journey to find myself. I'm basically just walking towards the tree line and vanishing, and then you guys will never hear of me again, and I'm gonna end up on one of those 3 AM YouTube documentaries called Where's Tomoe? What Happened? Raw uncut footage, and it's just like a blurred image of me vanishing into the forest caught on like a CCTV camera or something like that. And then it's like, you know, it's one of those things, like one of the greatest mysteries of all time, one of those urban legends that happen on YouTube sometimes. So, yeah, isn't that what most people do once they get out of the military? I thought that was pretty normal, actually. Dude, I was talking to one of our senior NCOs at work today, and I was asking him, like, what he's gonna do when he gets out, because he said he, like, leaves in October. And he said, oh, I don't know. And I'm like, that's so real. You've been in for 20 years and you have no idea what you want to do afterwards. You're so real for that. Thank you. This is the wisdom that I wish to like take and, you know, make a part of my day-to-day life. I guess it's just, you know, you get to the end of the line, you gotta go do something else. You gotta just kind of figure it out. But you got that retirement money, so I guess it's okay. Well, hi Tomoe, big congrats on the protein mix merch. I can't wait to try it. Also, the shaker looks amazing. Thank you. I'm glad you like it. And I hope you guys all enjoy the protein powder. I love it so much. But, I mean, Honey Crisp Apple is my favorite, so I'm a little bit biased, to be fair. I wanted to make it, like, you know, not too sweet or too sour. It's like a perfect balance, you know? King Archer, thank you very much for conscripting 10 horse soldiers. Welcome to the Umarmy, everyone. Welcome in. Hope you enjoy your time here. Wait, hold on. Was someone talking shit? Hold on. Are you gonna feed your family that's struggling to survive the winter in their cottage in the middle of the forest? Yeah, but I'm not allowed to give that hypothetical anymore because people assume that I'm some sort of weird forest-dwelling creature if I talk about that. But it's a good hypothetical. You know, the winter is actually coming up soon, so yeah, maybe I'll have to go chop wood and go and procure food for my family, and then by the time I get back to them, because the blizzard kept me holed up in the forest for a while in a bear cave, by the time I get back to them, they've already frozen to death. The wife is just malnourished. She's holding our child and crying over their body and wondering why I didn't get back sooner. And she said she was waiting for me every day and she thought I died out there. But I have to tell her that it's gonna be okay, and I'm gonna have to embrace her, knowing that she doesn't have much time left in the world and that no amount of food can save her. She's already in her final stages. The light has already started leaving her eyes, but I want to help her. I want to do something for her. I don't want her to, you know, think that I've abandoned her or anything like that. It wasn't up to me, you know. I couldn't do anything about the blizzard. I couldn't get back to her in time, and I didn't want it to be that way. But by the time the spring comes around again, we won't be able to look at the garden that we grew together. We won't be able to look back on our fond memories of our family anymore, all because I fucking failed her and did not secure enough food before the winter. So, with that being said, all of you make sure that you stock up for the winter. Yeah. Alright, I have to read messages, sorry. I had a moment there. How would you smoke the Umarmy? Maybe like that. Maybe kind of similar to that. Don't know why, but I feel like buying your shaker. Yeah! Yeah! That's good. That's good. Did I just relapse into my previous life? I might have done that actually. That might have been what happened to me. Might have very well been what happened. Sarah Mathias, thank you very much for joining the Umarmy as a horse private. It's nice to have you here. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Again, these rants are all oddly specific. Well, it's because I have to impart my wisdom upon you guys. I don't want you to get lost in the blizzard while your family waits for you, okay? I want you to be able to survive. You have to have a success story. You have to be a survivor. If a bear charges at you and tries to bite you, you have to bite it back, okay? Yeah, don't die like a bitch, okay? Yeah, like I said, I don't always have the wisest things ever to say, but I don't think you can parry the bear. I don't think that's how that works. It's summer though? Okay, but it's almost autumn. It's almost fall. Aren't you excited for that? It's almost apple picking season. It's almost pumpkin spice season for those that partake. It's almost pumpkin pie season, pumpkin carving season. It's almost gourd season for those of you who are gourd fans in chat. We got any gourders in chat today? I love cold weather too. I'm so sick of the heat, honestly. It's just like bugs everywhere, hot as hell, can't do anything outside. I'm sick of it, bro. I'm over it. Can you do a stream of nothing but the homestead story? A whole stream like that? I don't know. I mean, I could, yeah, I could probably do that, but yeah, maybe. Might be able to pencil that in. Can we have a jack-o'-lantern carving hand stream? Hand cam stream? That might be pretty rough considering how messy it is, but, you know. Did you guys know if you carve, like, the white pumpkins, they actually smell really sweet? So if you don't like the smell of, like, pumpkin, but you want to carve them, I would recommend carving one of the white ones. I think they're, like, a variant of something. There's gotta be something that's making them smell sweet, because they kind of remind me of, honeydew a little bit. Yeah, they smell like honeydew. At least that's like how I remember it the last time I carved pumpkins. Fearless Leader, thank you very much for subscribing. Welcome to 17 months. Oh my goodness. Yippee. Since I got drafted, where do I get my Camaro? Well, you get a bag of oats and you get saddled with responsibilities. That's the spirit of the Umarmy right there. That's your reward. You're gonna have to do 20 now. Enjoy. Yeah, that's right. I'm gonna be a streamer for 20 years and you guys have to stick around the whole time. If you try to like move on to other avenues in your life, you know, other adventures and stuff, I'm gonna show up to your door and knock on it and wait, hold on, let me see if I get an example. Actually, I know exactly what to do here. And then I'm gonna sternly talk to you and ask you why you went AWOL. And then that's how that's gonna go. That's probably about right, honestly. 20 more years of service to the Umarmy. Why would you want to leave? Why would you ever want to leave, you know? You're in it for 30 years? Whoa. Bro is too motivated. If we stick for 20, are we under the blended retirement system? You get a bag of carrots, not a bag of oats, a whole bag of carrots, and you get pushed out into the world and told to figure it out. The spatial audio there is a little too good. I forget where I downloaded that from, honestly. But it's really funny. It's like the metal pipe sound, but like more acceptable to do. I can't do it during late night streams. People get upset with me, so no metal pipe.sfx, okay? What's the compensation interest rates? You get to listen to my wise stories and have a sensible chuckle, you know? Do you guys not have fun here? Aren't you having fun right now, chat? Aren't you having fun? Say yes. Yeah, you're glad to be. Oh, that's that motivation I wanted to see. That's that motivation I wanted to see. There we go. Your ears? Well, if you had horse ears, this wouldn't have happened. I'm just saying. You chose this life. You should post a DD2 14 when you decide to graduate. Why couldn't I just do that, like, when I actually get out of the military? Wait, can I do, like, one of those, like, scary white text, white background, black text announcements when I'm announcing that my time in service is up and that I'm going to promote to civilian? Can I do that? Can we have a little celebration stream with like a little carrot cake? Will you guys celebrate with me? I don't want to go through it alone. Yeah, it'll be fun. When do I get out of the military? 2027. I got a little bit of time left. Next year is my last full year. I get out spring of 2027. I'm so stoked. Like a graduation except from the military? Yeah, it'll be awesome. Only if it says important announcement. Okay, yeah. If life is unfair to everyone, does that mean life is actually fair? Yeah, I had to think about that for a second. We need to talk? Oh, am I supposed to frame it like that? Chat, we gotta have a conversation. A heart to heart. It's not you, it's me. Well, it's you, but it's also me. But it's also you. but it's a little bit of me as well. So, oh, Gerardo, thank you very much for joining the Umarmy as always private first class. It's nice to have you here. Welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome, welcome. Any ideas what I might do once I get out? Well, apparently disappearing into the forest isn't a viable option, so I'm like, I have this plan, right? Hear me out. Hear me out for a second. I'm gonna work really hard for the next year and a half or however long I have until my time in service ends. And then if I can be a full-time VTuber by then, I'll do that. Yeah, I'll be a full-time VTuber for a while and subject you guys to longer Tomoe streams, more Tomoe content, more horsing around, more than ever. Yeah, more horsing around than ever. Manifesting bigger, crazier, wackier, wilder things. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know, man, cause like, I've said this so many times before, I just stare off longingly into the distance of all the things I could get done if I wasn't still in service. It would be super epic, awesome, cool, you know? Yeah, I think so, at least. I think so. It's not like I'm not grateful for, you know, everything I've managed to get done. I think I've done really good as an indie in my 3 years of VTubing, because, I mean, I've never been in an agency or anything. I kind of just, like, figured things out as I went, so I'm proud of myself for how far I've come in this time, and I'm very optimistic about the future, because, all the plans I have coming up are really awesome. But I still wish I could do more for you guys. That's why when I get out of the military and I have more time to commit to VTubing and all of the big projects that I'm planning, but don't have enough time for in the day, but I'm still trying to make work, which is why I'm always so scatterbrained and all over the place and trying to make things work with the time I have, then it'll be a little more balanced and a little, awesomer, and yeah. Also, Murasaki, thank you very much for gifting a sub! Thank you! Thank you. Double the time to stream Uma Musume. So real. So valid. Full-time Tomoe? How could there be so much Tomoe? I get the feeling you get more done with less time than a lot of full-timers, but maybe that's just selection bias. I think that also has to do with, like, when you have less time to work, you want to get more done in the limited time that you have. So it's like, you know, I try to work my ass off with every little tidbit of free time I have so that I can still get things done and be productive and not fall behind my own standards. I have very high standards for myself. I know you guys are really chill about it. You're like, we just want to see you doing your best, Tomoe. You just gotta put yourself out there and give it your all. But I'm like, I gotta work harder. Gotta do more. Yeah. It's pretty impressive how much you achieved in the last 3 years. Not a lot of VTubers said they had a billboard. Yeah, but it's because of you guys that I'm able to do stuff like that. Like, the billboard was because of the donathon that I did before that. So whenever I do donathons, I use the money from those to, like, fund big events and stuff. Like, a lot of the things that I'm going to be doing over the next couple of months are because of you guys. So, as much as you want to say, oh, Tomoe, you're working hard, you're doing some crazy awesome stuff, I'm able to do it because you guys are supporting me. Even if you're just, like, you know, here, lending your support and, like, talking to me and hyping me up. That means so much to me. It's like, all the little things matter. I don't know. So, like, yeah, I guess both can be true, but I just want you guys to know it's because of you that I'm able to do the stuff I do. So, I feel like you guys deserve credit where it's due. Elsie Marissa, thank you for the 2 gifts. Thank you. More horse soldiers, because there's never enough. And a friend 21. Welcome to the Umarmy as a horse private. Welcome. Kalmo, thank you for the 4.9 carrots. Tomoe, what was in these oats? I can see that it might be from the corner of my eyes that hear unknown beings calling my name. I didn't spike it with, like, Benadryl or something. Hinkle, welcome to the Umarmy. Welcome. Hello. Thank you for subscribing. Another month. And Jinx Lazarus, thank you for gifting 20 gift subs to the Twitch side. Everybody's being yoinked into the ranks. Is that the proper saying? Yoinked? Seized? Dragged from their homestead and shoved into the van, taking them to Umarmy basic training. You could crash with your parents and do full-time VTubing until you make enough money to move out. Okay, I gotta say this. After being in the military for as long as I have, I could not go back to living with my parents. Me personally, it's okay if you do, like, you know, if you do get out and want to go back to living with your parents. That shit's expensive. Living alone is expensive, but I don't think I could go from having the freedom I have now to being back with my parents. I don't think I can do that. I'll find a way to make it work, man. I'll find a way to make it work. But that's usually like people like they'll use their VA money or they'll like use their GI Bill to fund housing and stuff in the meantime. So like I would rather start getting working on my master's degree with my GI Bill than going back to live with my parents. I don't hate my parents or anything, don't get me wrong, but like they've gotten rid of me. They shouldn't have to worry about me anymore, you know? I don't want to impose, although I'm sure they'd be willing to have me back, but I like being a free little horse. I quite enjoy it, you know? Yeah. But like I totally get it. It's like the housing situation is kind of wild right now, to be honest. I hope I can figure it out. I'll live in one of the filler states where the rent's cheaper if I have to. You'll catch me like out in Nebraska or Wyoming or some shit, just trying to make it by. Though I don't know like how expensive it is out there, but you know, we'll figure it out, guys. We'll figure it out. There's a little bit of time to figure that stuff out. Thornwar, I think of the 5 carrots. The year is 2038 and the Umarmy are on their last stand. Second company will hold this crowd of the day of Tomboy. I gotta go, but please take care. You take care too. How are we skipping forward to 2038? What the hell? Am I gonna do college? Well, I finished my bachelor's very soon. I'm like 80% done or so, so I'm trying to finish it early next year, cause I don't know, I've been like doing classes on the side, or at least I was. I took like the last semester off, but I'll be starting those up again soon, and kind of like I can multitask. Okay, I can get everything done. Is there a Vite Ramen discount code? Yeah, code horse meat. Yeah. Not after you're out, but retirement plus disability tends to take care of a lot. Yeah, especially if you got like dismantled by the military, you know, the typical what is the dramatic 3 things that people get fucked up about? It's like shoulders, back, and knees are usually what I see people suffering from the most. So yeah, I don't think I've sustained any crippling injuries like that, but I've definitely have my fair share of medical history while in. Yeah. Degree is not easy to work on while in, but at the same time, I can't tell my troops to work on their education if I'm not willing to do the same. I don't want to be a hypocrite. Yeah. All female Marines have hip injuries? Yeah, I fractured my hip when I was in basic training, so that was my first introduction to that's yeah, military medical is funny, mostly because I was on a shit ton of ibuprofen. And yeah, what do you mean how? It's just female bone structure makes them more prone to hip injuries when they're like doing a shit ton of running and stuff. I don't remember exactly how it works, but it was something like that. That's how it was explained to me. Dying in the tutorial? Nah, it's okay. It's okay. I had already done like everything I did. It was like in the last week that it happened. So what I did was I took 1,200 milligrams of ibuprofen, and I just like, I kept walking on it. I don't know. It's like, you can't tell anyone that you're injured, because then you'll have to stay longer, bro. That shit sucks. I don't want to stay in that place any longer. So, yeah. And then they told me when I finally did mention that it hurt, they tell you then that you're like making it up, like that shit's in your head. That's always the first thing they'll tell you. Anyone here can attest to that. Like anyone who's ever dealt with like an injury and military medical can tell you, the first thing they will do is tell you that you're bullshitting. You have to keep going back for them to eventually say, okay, I guess we'll look into it. And then if they like, you know, discover something and they realize you weren't making it up, then they'll be nice to you. Then they'll start taking it seriously. Then their whole tone changes, okay? That's how that works. But yeah, that took like 8 or 9 months to heal, I think. It was a while. I had to be like on the bone healing supplement. I think it was like vitamin C plus vitamin D or some shit like that. I don't know if it was vitamin D. It was definitely vitamin C. Whatever the bone healing vitamin is, I was on that for a while, so yeah, that helped a little bit. Random person 117, welcome to the Umarmy. Well, thank you for subscribing again to the Umarmy. Yeah. The bone healing juice, except it's a horse pill instead. Scott Jackson, thank you for the 5 carrots. Your insert injury is not service related. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Oh, wait, is it calcium? Yeah, wait, yeah, it is calcium. I'm sorry, it's been a while. I can't, it's hard to remember now, but yeah. Those are my fond memories of my early time in service. Now I have fully healed and I'm doing a lot better. I can run out in the field, I can graze freely, I can do what I gotta do. But eventually I must leave the military and then I'll torment you guys more, you know. It's understandable because some guys would do anything to go on profile just to get out of PT and not get smoked too badly by the NCOs. That is true. I mean, I get why they do it. I get why they tell you that you're making it up, but it does kind of suck when you're trying to, like, you know, get treatment. Yeah. I'm just glad I didn't have any lasting injuries or anything like that, because most people aren't so lucky. But, however, I don't know what my point about all this was. The bottom line is, very, very stoked to stream more for you guys and do more events for you guys and other such shenanigans. Scott and Slayer, thank you for the 5 carrots. Thank you. Thank you very much. And you're Mexican, thank you for subscribing for another month. Service to the Umarmy is for a lifetime. Never forget your commitments to the cause. The point is, there is no point. That sounds like a really good briefing. Like the type you just kind of like stand there for and start to disassociate during, because you just start to think about what you're gonna do when you get home. And then you realize that they said something that requires like a response of some sort. And then you're like, damn, oopsie daisy. Dialogue circle? Are you calling me an NPC? Is that what this is? You calling me an NPC? Gotta hit him with the huh? What'd you say? Can you repeat that? Huh? Well, messed up the last super chat. Getting sent to Europe tomorrow for my first training deployment. Yay. Oh, be sure to make lots of friends out there. Don't talk to strangers. Eat your veggies and if someone runs at you, throw a punch at them. Yeah. That was the worst advice I could think of, but you got this, champ. You got this. Go enjoy your life a little. Go have a little adventure. Me, I'm stuck here. I'm old, washed up sad little horse lady. Yeah, I'm here. Yeah, I'm here. I'm here. I won't go on any journeys. I won't leave you guys behind. Except if I somehow get deployed in my last little tidbit of service here, but we'll see. Anything can happen. And perhaps nothing at all will. That's entirely possible too. That's the fun of it. You never know what's gonna happen. I like how re-enlistment works and getting out works. One is just complicated. I like the part in when you're trying to get out and everyone's trying to convince you to like re-enlist, and I'm just like, she's abandoning us? Tomoe Umari hates us. She's leaving us behind. She's throwing in the towel. She's never gonna return to the stable. She's slamming the door shut behind her and locking it. We're all stuck in the stables. We're gonna starve to death in here. What are we gonna do without Tomoe, guys? Why would Tomoe do this? She hit us with the old bait and switch. She hates chat. Yes, that's right. She hates chat. She's, yeah. What the hell? That enlistment bonus goes to taxes. Hell yeah, bro. Hell yeah. She's leaving! I'm about to spontaneously combust, guys. It's never been more Tomover. I always knew you hate us. No! I don't hate any of you guys. Except for you! Random person in chat right now. Yeah, you! You, the unsuspecting individual. I hate you. But all the rest of you guys are cool. No branch needs NCOs specifically to convince you to re-up because that's all your coworkers who have gaslit themselves into thinking that they need to stay in. I feel bad for that guy. No, it's okay. It's okay. I knew she hates me. Don't let the streamer bully you. You gonna take that from a horse, buddy? You gonna let a horse pick on you? No, it's okay. I don't hate you. No. I was just horsing around, Your Honor. I didn't mean it. I was a little oopsie daisy right there. Please don't report me. Please, I need this job, please. You guys are gonna snitch on me to my boss and I'm gonna lose everything. They're gonna shove me in the horse explosion machine. I'm gonna get turned into glue. Tomoe, if you had to choose one, what would you want to be, a recruiter or a drill instructor? Well, when you're a drill instructor, you don't get your own life. Recruiters, it's like a 9 to 5 as far as I'm aware. I think being a recruiter would be a lot easier on the mental. All you gotta do is like, I don't know, enthusiastically tell younguns that they're gonna love their time in the military. Haha. Let me try it. Hold on. Hello, chat! Aren't you super excited to join the Umarmy today? Oh, you're gonna have a blast, alright? Our basic training is just like summer camp, and you're gonna make so many new friends out there. You're gonna have one horse hell of a time out there, okay? So saddle up for the adventure of a lifetime and be sure to throw your horseshoe in the ring and serve the horse country to the best of your ability. Probably something like that, right? Oh no. A friendly medic. Thank you for putting in gears. Any funny bootcamp stories? The RDCs didn't check my Diddy box for my second phone and currently in my final day at RTC boot. Why do you have a second phone? Why do you need 2 phones exactly? Why did that Wii sound like a dying game animal? Thank you. No one's ever said that to me before. Thank you. Where do you sign up? I'm in your local shopping mall actually. I'm right next to the I don't know, maybe like a Barnes and Noble or something. I think Barnes & Noble's kind of cool. Why not? Why not? That recruiter voice, you sounded dead inside. Well, I mean, you don't need life to be a recruiter. You just gotta throw yourself into it, you know? The food court? Yeah, I could be at the food court. You never know. I could be there. I could definitely be there. Horses are real. Yeah, horses are real. Horse recruiters are real. Really real. Don't you guys feel like joining the Umarmy after hearing that though? I feel like I sold it pretty well. I thought that was pretty convincing. That was like super spirited and motivated, you know? That's what gets people to line up and sign up, you know? That's that Umarmy motto. I'm starting to fall apart, I'm sorry. Line up, sign up. Join the Umarmy today! Yay! You'll think about it. That's not enough. I'm gonna need you to commit here and now, otherwise I can't let you go home. You need to sign this paper, and then sign this waiver. And then if you try to get out of it, if you try to like visit once and not visit again, I'm gonna keep spamming your phone. I'm gonna keep texting you and ask why you haven't shown up to the office again. Why you're getting cold feet, you know? Horses have 4 feet. Why are they getting cold all of a sudden? And then I'm gonna start calling. It's gonna be like random hours of the day too. You're never gonna be able to predict my movements. You're gonna try blocking my number, but I have like 12 burner phones, okay? You're not gonna know how to get rid of the recruitment. And then I'm gonna send people after you. Yeah, they're gonna start tracking your patterns. When you go out to walk your dog or your cat, they're gonna be there. You're gonna hear the bushes rustling behind you. You're gonna think that someone's watching you. You can feel it, but you don't know where it is. And then all of a sudden, everything goes black. A bag's been placed over your head. You want to scream, but a hand clamps over your mouth. Your dog starts barking. The dog is thrown in the truck first, and then you. And then the rest is history. And then when you wake up, day 1 of Umarmy basic training. You don't know how you got here, but boy, are you happy to be here. And you're ready to devote the rest of your life to this mission here. Yeah. You got recruited in homesteading. I'm not gonna make people run themselves to death. Family-friendly streamer? What's wrong with anything I just said? What's wrong with anything I said? I thought that was pretty reasonable. I don't want to think that I'm being unreasonable. You guys don't think I'm unreasonable, right? Wait, Tomoe, where's the dog? Well, don't worry about that. You'll get the dog back after training. You can't have it during. It's probably out in the forest right now fighting for scraps. So, no, he wasn't shot out back. We're not turning people's dogs into emergency rations. Come on, man. I'm not that sick and twisted. What kind of monster do you take me for? What kind of animal do you think I am? If your answer isn't horse, then you're wrong, objectively speaking. What happened to man's best friend? Horses are all you need. The dog can go and fend for itself. It can go become a wolf. I don't give a shit if it's a pug or whatever it is. It's gonna learn how to be a wolf or it's gonna die out there. Survival of the fittest. It better get in shape. You know what they say. Gotta just go for it. She skins baby deer, stomps on kittens, and sets princess on babies. What is this false propaganda? Why are you guys trying to villainize me? What's wrong with you? I thought you liked dogs? I do like dogs. I do. I like how people are coming into chat for the first time now and be like, How could she say all this? She's in the military. How could someone in the military say things like this? Good times, good times. Don't ask questions you don't want the answers to. That's you know, that makes sense. That's fair. That's fair. That's fair. Oh, are we supposed to? I'm not in my villain arc. This is all normal. It's just normal day-to-day banter. What are you talking about, buddy? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? This is amazing. Yeah, if you're enjoying today's stream, be sure to smash that like button and subscribe for more horse content. Don't you wanna do it? All the cool kids are doing it. Don't you wanna be a cool kid? Oh, if you don't do it, you're a little bitch. You don't wanna be a little bitch, right? Well, no, okay, no, I didn't mean that part. That was no. You can do whatever you want. Just follow your heart, okay? I just appreciate you guys showing up. I'm sorry, I slipped into peer pressure dialogue. I chose the wrong dialogue option. I'm not trying to make fun of anyone. It's not like that. No, don't cry. Don't cry. Stop crying. Stop it. Why do you have to villainize me? I'm just a horse. I'm not a bad guy once you get to know me. Bad dialogue tree. I'm gonna get the bad ending of the visual novel. It's so over for me. It's so over. When the weird haunts girl in Seal tries to peer pressure you. I'm just trying to expand your avenues in life, you know? Trying to get you guys out of your shell. Just like when they, you know, when they're preparing those seafood thingies and they like pry the shell open with brute force. I mean, I think that kills the animal, but like, you guys aren't gonna die that easily, right? You're gonna be okay. You're tougher than that, aren't you? Right? Right? Tomoe, you know what you must do. No! Oh wait, yeah. Okay, hold on. That was the wrong sound. I don't know how I made that sound. That was not intended. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to do that. I'm sorry. No. It's the wrong sound. I chose the wrong dialogue option again. I'm sorry. Let me do it properly now. There we go. That was the proper one. That's what I meant to do. Second time's the charm, right? Lightning never strikes twice, but yeah. Wasn't bad. You gotta put your heart into it. That's what matters. You gotta put your heart into it. Much manlier. Yeah, I'm like the manliest horsewoman you guys have ever met, right? I'm like tough as nails, and whatnot. Yeah. Ace of Spades, thank you for the 2 cutes. Tomoe, you're the best horse girl of all time. Of all time? You don't know what's gonna happen in the future. Maybe a stronger horse girl's gonna manifest. Lightning strikes multitudinously. Now you're just making words up. You can't fool these eyes. You can't fool me. I might be stupid, but I'm not an idiot. Probably. Tough as nails. Yeah. Stronger doesn't always mean better. If anyone questions my authority, I'll punch a hole in the drywall. Yeah. With the Vite Ramen shaker, will it still be available after the pre-order? I don't think so. I think the pre-order is gonna only be open for a month. Yeah. It's a limited edition product. As is most of the, collaborations and stuff. I don't know. I lost my train of thought. I'm sorry. Punch a hole in the drywall while holding a monster. That's a team building exercise right there. That's pretty tough. It's built different, you know. You guys think I'm tough, right? I'm pretty tough. Got my moments. Is there going to be a Tomoe plush of your new model? Maybe. Maybe, we'll see. I keep getting stuff from my new model back. I'm so excited to share it with you guys. I'm so excited. Will the powder also be limited time? I think so, but I'll try to get more answers for this stuff because, like, imagine, like, if you get the powder back in November when the pre-orders start shipping. I think it's November, and you really like it, but you can't order more. That would be devastating. I'd be like crying and shit. What merch are we getting with it? You mean with the 3.0? The design reveal and stuff? When do pre-orders end? I'm gonna have to get an exact date on that. I don't know for sure off the top of my head. She's hoarding more announcements from us. We will never truly understand the magnitude that this horse works. That is true. There are more big things coming up that I have not yet announced. I have been plotting things. In abundance. In great abundance. There's things manifesting soon. Things that will knock your socks off. And spill over your bottle of Motrin. So, keep it together. Yeah. You have to take the risk to never get it again or risk never knowing. This sounds very philosophical. I'm gonna drop an announcement. Oh, yeah. I don't know what announcements I have coming up. There's too much going on in my head. I'm just trying to get everything done. Tomoe, no, you're not allowed to be working on the 4.0 model already. That's not, no, there's no 4.0. My 3.0 is amazing, okay? It's got all the bells and whistles. It's a horse, like me, but like, you guys have seen the snippets. You know what to expect. And it's in less than 3 weeks. It's in, hold on, let me look at a calendar. Yeah, it's in 2 weeks and two days plus. It's in like 16 days. Yeah. What is in that head of yours? It's like apple rolling around and rotating rapidly and rolling around. Sorry, I'm losing my power. I gotta get up early and go running and then collapse in a heap on the ground. Hopefully in that exact order and not like a different order, because then I wouldn't get anything done. You played the trailer in slow motion so you could see as much of the new model as you could. That's respectable. I vibe with that. Not running at night this time. I think I would scare people. I can't run in the neighborhood, bro. That'd be like, I don't know. There's too many bugs out at night. I need like light outside so I don't like trip over myself and collapse on the ground. What kind of running training do I like to do? I don't like running at all, but like it's a necessary evil, you know? Gotta build up horsepower somehow. The DVD logo bouncing around, except it's an apple. See, you get it. You understand what it's like. Imagine a horse running at you at top speed. I like the way you think. I like the way you think. As for new outfits for like my 3.0, I haven't really started thinking about that yet. I mean, I gotta like release the model first, you know? You gotta do this in baby steps. Have you ever seen a baby just start sprinting immediately the moment it's born? Yeah, exactly. That's not how it works. Well, hopefully not. That'd be kind of like freaky. I think you might have a demon if that's what happens there. I don't know about that. No! Some babies lock in immediately. Bro just starts running out of the hospital to get his doctorate. He's ready to go. Reincarnated baby. Oh, that'd be terrifying, bro. That'd be absolutely terrifying. You literally just watched the yapping VOD where we talked about outfits and that shit was pretty funny. I can't even remember what happened. I don't remember what happened at all. I feel like you guys remember my previous streams better than I do. Cause you mention stuff like this. You manifest old memories for me and I'm like, oh gosh. Maybe I am getting old. Do I ever plan on joining an agency or do I want to be on my own? I feel like I'm at the point as an indie VTuber where joining an agency wouldn't really help me. Yeah, I don't think there's really any point in it at this point, you know? Like there's like a certain capacity for what VTuber agencies can really do for you, and pretty much anything an agency could do for me I can do by myself at this point, so. Do they not know you are V-Dere? V-Dere is not an agency though. We kind of still do our own thing. And we just like work with each other on stuff, but it's not an agency. It is not! Gotta be careful with agency contracts. Yeah. I mean, I'm at the point now where when I like work with people, I have to sign contracts. I should really probably start reading contracts before I sign them. I should probably start reading them, but it's fine. I'm sure it's okay, man. It's not like they're like trying to take my kidney or something. What do you mean, Tomoe? You might want to get a good lawyer. Why the fuck would I get a lawyer? I'm not like signing a contract with a company or something that's like, oh, you gotta work with these people for years. If I was doing that, then yeah, I would get a lawyer, but why would I get a lawyer for a basic ass NDA that lasts like a month? That seems kind of silly, doesn't it? I feel like, look, this is my principle. This is the way I see it. Has anyone else gone? Okay, how do I word this? So, growing up, if you needed to go to the doctor, you didn't normally go to the doctor, right? Because the doctor's expensive. So you wouldn't go unless you absolutely needed to, right? This is my mindset for like getting a lawyer. I'm not gonna get a lawyer unless I know I need a lawyer. Just like I wouldn't go to the doctor as a kid unless I knew that I needed to go to the doctor and wouldn't get better on my own. So yeah, hopefully that, you know, helps explain it a little bit. Yeah, unless you got good insurance. Most of us didn't have good insurance growing up. Don't you lie to me, bro. Who's gonna spend the fee just to go see a doctor when it's like a cold or some shit? You'll be fine. You gotta walk it off. You gotta walk it up. Oh, you weren't broke? Okay, yeah, sorry then. Maybe this is like a Tomoe exclusive experience then. I didn't know you guys could just like go to the doctor like that. Okay, well, maybe that analogy doesn't work very well then. But yeah, if I need a lawyer, I'll get a lawyer, don't worry. But if it's just like a basic NDA for an event that says, hey, don't talk about this event until it's announced, then yeah, I don't need a lawyer. I think like you guys might be misinterpreting some stuff that happens in VTubing. Like a lot of the situations that seem like they should require lawyers involve agencies and big contracts that last for a long time and are several pages. You don't really need one otherwise. I don't believe in getting something just for the hell of it. I don't know. I don't like to do things for no reason. Yeah. That's kind of how I see it, at least. I don't know. I don't need an assistant just to have an assistant either. I do have an accountant. That's kind of necessary because that's like, you know, very important for VTubers is to have that. You should read your contract though. I mean, I already know what I'm signing, and I know, like, I don't know, it's like one page. I skim it, but I'm not like reading it line by line. I have other shit I need to do. Why are you guys lecturing me about this? It's not that big of a deal. I get it, you're trying to keep me out of trouble, but like, yeah. Just see that having a lawyer in your back pocket is pretty helpful. Yeah, but getting lawyers costs money, and you have to find a good one. It's not as easy as just going to find a lawyer, you know? Thank goodness your paperwork is so light. I mean, in terms of like contracts, yeah, but other shit, not really. I have a lot I need to get done. But like, for example, my leasing contract for my rent, that was too much shit to read. And then I asked the leasing office and they said, yeah, a lot of this doesn't even apply. Like, I know it says you can't put holes in the wall, but we don't really care if you do. We'll just patch them up when you leave. So there's shit like that in there too. But I guess that doesn't really apply to NDAs. That's a little bit different, but yeah. Got the horse protein powder and shaker. I hope the side effects are not turning into a horse. Yeah, but you're already a horse. You're in the Umarmy. You'll be fine. We're all traumatized by recent events in this fandom, but those are like agency things. That's what I'm saying. That's all like VTuber agency taking advantage of the talents and like taking all of their money and stuff. That's not, you know, basic NDAs for events just to make sure that the event runs smoothly type of thing. I don't think you need a lawyer for everything, yeah. It's pretty simple. Pretty simple. Maybe if I do a big business deal, I'll get a lawyer to review it, but it's like a case-by-case thing. Work gets thrown onto you, Tomboy. Well, yeah, but that's how it is. If you want to, like, do a lot of big stuff, you gotta, like, go the extra mile. Yeah. Not a problemless Tomboy exploits herself. What do you mean exploits myself? What am I doing? What am I doing? VTuber drama is weird after a while. Dude, one of my nightmares is, like, being featured in VTuber drama, because that shit's so tiring. I would just rather be, like, on the sidelines doing my own thing. I don't want, like, to be in the middle of all that. It's icky. I don't want that. It sounds very stressful. Needlessly stressful. Unnecessary. No good at all. What drama? There's always drama happening. Just depends on where you want to look and how far you want to dig into it. Tomoe getting canceled would be wild to see. What am I gonna get canceled for exactly? What, did I like burn an orphanage down or something? Did they finally like find my work? Did I like hide a body in the desert or something? What did I do wrong? What have I done? How do I embezzle from myself? I'm very careful about my taxes, excuse you. That's what will happen. Oh no. Oh no. The Google Doc is just horse noises. I don't know if it's like my life experience, just like the way I see things as somebody with my particular line of work, but I think I'm too old to be getting involved in drama. A lot of the drama feels like really petty and weird and kind of stupid and pointless, in my opinion. Like, you could just talk it out, or if you don't get along with someone, just be professional and ignore them instead of getting your community and their community dragged into it. Let people reserve their own judgment for someone. There's like VTubers that I don't get along with as well, and then there's VTubers I get along with very well, but I don't feel the need to make everything public, you know? I don't really feel like I need to be out here like talking about other people like that. Just let them do their thing. We're all adults, you know? It's it's really simple. The thing I realized as an adult is you don't have to spend time with anyone you don't want to spend time with. When you're a kid, you get told, oh, you have to be around this person, so you better learn how to get along with them. But when you're an adult, you don't have to. If they're like a part of something you don't want to, you know, be around them, just don't be a part of that event. Like, just, or, you know, don't interact with them. Be professional, be polite, be respectable. And that's kind of like all you gotta do, in my opinion. So I see all this shit happening and I'm like, y'all are too old to be acting like this. Get your shit together. It doesn't need to be this like huge emotional drawn out shit flinging contest where nobody wins and you just look like a fool. It could really just be a lot simpler, in my opinion. I don't know. That's just how I see it. Maybe that's me being insensitive. I know I can be really blunt and just kind of like look at things really objectively. Like, I typically like, if something happens I don't like, I'll have an initial emotional reaction, but I won't like act upon it. I'll process it and then look at it from an objective standpoint. Like, oh, this is probably what the other person meant. This is probably how they see it. What are the consequences of pursuing this route? Maybe I need to like take a little bit of time to process this. What are my options here? Should I do anything at all, or should I just let it be? You know, think about everything in a very layered format, kind of just like pick it apart and then put it back together, and then you'll probably have a sensible solution by the end of it. That's all you gotta do. That's just how I handle it, at least. That's why I don't really like have like super big crash out moments very often about stuff. Well, not like involving other people especially. It's like, I don't know. I don't always handle things perfectly, but that is my preferred approach to handling things if I can help it. Chippy, thank you for the 1.9 acres. When are you going to release a desk mat? Eventually. I'll get there. Eventually. I'll get there. You'll see. You'll all see. Many have never left high school mentally. Either they're peaked in school or project their school traumas later in adult life. Yeah. And some say it's just because, like, there's a very broad range in VTuber ages and stuff. You have people in their early 20s and their 30s, but I personally don't think age is really a factor, because age doesn't equal maturity. There's a lot of older VTubers that act like little babies about shit, and then there's younger VTubers that are really cool about things. It really just depends on the individual. But I don't like people saying, oh, this person is this old, so this must be how they see things or handle things. But like, life comes at people at different speeds, so I feel like it's important to be mindful of that, you know? Yeah, sorry to get a little bit more serious though. I didn't mean to like drag the mood down or anything, but that's kind of like my philosophy and how I see things, especially as like a supervisor type of person, someone who has to like help people with managing their issues, if you just like react to things emotionally and don't try to see other people's perspective or understand why they did something, then you're probably not going to be able to see eye to eye. And who knows, sometimes people are just shitty and that's their reason for doing something, and it's like, okay, well, I probably won't interact with this person in the future, but there's not really much else to it than that, in my opinion. Doesn't really need to be anything more than that. If you try to make it more than that, then you're just like prolonging stuff. Like here's okay. if a bad situation happens and you continue to crash out about it, you're just gonna end up feeling upset about it longer than you would have if you had just like left it alone. Like if it didn't need to be anything more than it was in the moment. You're just making shit worse. You are feeding into the problem. So yeah. You're right, let's move back to tax fraud. Okay, that's fair, that's fair. Your job sounds really dignifying. I would make grown men cry when they did stupid things. It's nothing a good old talking to probably won't solve. And if I can't fix it, someone higher up the chain probably can, in a less than polite manner. So they'll figure out one way or another. They'll figure it out. Taco Jesus, thank you for the 5 carrots. Legit why I'm quitting my job though, because I'm tired of dealing with the exact bullshit you just explained. That's how it is sometimes. You just gotta figure it out. Just gotta figure it out. Yeah. Time to go start beef with someone. Let me at them. I'm gonna destroy them. I'll explode them with my mind. Someone typed something I didn't like. Yeah, that's right, chatter in the back that hasn't said anything all stream. I'm exploding you with my mind right now. Because I hope you have a good night. I don't know who I'm talking to right now, but I hope you have a good night. So I'm going 01. Thank you for joining the Umarmy as always, private second class. Welcome in. Welcome in. No, it's okay. None of you guys did anything wrong. You didn't do anything wrong. I'm just being a little bully. I'm just being a little bit of a menace, a bit of a monster, perhaps. Oh no! Don't pick on my verbal habits. I'm very well articulated. Okay, I'm good with my words. I'm like a poet. Yeah. I like apples and carrots and long walks on the pasture and good weather and I don't know what else, honestly. There, see, that was me being composed. That was beautiful. That was dignified. People in chat shedding a tear, like, wow, so fucking majestic. That's our horse lady. Tomoe the bully, I like it. Well, you know, I'm a bit of a menace to what What can I say? What can I say? You don't want to be taken out to pasture? I mean, it doesn't sound like a good thing. It sounds quite grim, actually. What did I do to not make the cut? Why am I being voted off? Articulated, you have many joints and are super flexible. Isn't that reticulated? Or what does reticulated mean? I know there's like some reticulated snakes, right? But I don't know what a reticulation is. I'm not sure. Maybe I do need to like brush up on my education, perhaps. Reticulated as a python? Oh, is it just... Oh. No, that's articulated. That's a pattern on their body. Oh! An articulated python. Oh, hell yeah. That sounds cool. Python's gotta be like... That's a coding language, right? There's so many different trains of thought here, all simultaneously crashing together in a beautiful horse-shaped explosion. This is what people come by to watch the Tomoe Umari channel for. You learn so much here. You're lost right now? Welcome to the Tomoe Umari stables. How may I help you? I don't have ADHD. This is just how I am. This is just how I am. Have I found another snake in my house? No, it was just the one. As far as I know, at least. Who knows? Little critters come out all the time. What can you do about it? What can you do about it? This is their house too, I guess. Most insightful chat stream I've seen, but I have also not been in very many. Yeah, I have my moments. I have my moments. It's a little bit all over the place. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I gotta be more consistent. Maybe I should always be at an 11. Sometimes people show up, I'm on the verge of death. I'm just rambling about random things, you know? Just kind of like half asleep. But I took a nap after work, so that's why I have so much energy. That's why I've got like bountiful amounts of energy. That's why I'm just doing my best right now. Yeah. Is this the tomboy horse girl experience that you guys expected when you first discovered my existence? I feel like everybody expects different things, you know? It's like, what is this streamer gonna be like? What is this lady going to be like? What is Tomoe Umari really like? And then this is it. This is what you get. You get a lot of ramblings and stuff. Like a psycho person, but a horse instead. I'm debating on if I should talk to my student for why he watches you and recommending you to me, but I like your stream, so I don't know if I shouldn't mind. I'm glad you're having fun. I mean, your student sounds nice. I appreciate that. I appreciate it. I'm just here to impart tidbits of wisdom and also just a bunch of nonsense. As long as we're all enjoying our time together, I feel like that's what matters most. Hi, Sarge. Love your content. I love your beautiful smile. Yeah. So yeah, it's gotta impart compliments. Gotta keep people on their toes. They never expect it. What? Wait, hold on. What, do I have 4 ears? No, I don't have 4 ears. I don't. Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh. Honestly, I thought you'd be tough like a drill sergeant, so you surprised me with your soft-spoken voice. What do you mean soft-spoken? I'm plenty tough. I'm plenty authoritative. Yeah. Wait, who's calling me a hag? Hold up. I'm not that old. I'm only 124. What the hell? YouTubers seem to get unhinged over the ramble, so it's not unexpected. Just different subjects to get unhinged over. It's like a box of chocolates. Yeah, that's quite true. Yes, you're correct about that. Well, I can be not soft-spoken. Hold on. Hey there. This is what real horse content's built like. This is big ol' hulking horse, several pounds of pure raw horse muscle. I don't want to sound too soft, bro. I don't want to sound too soft. Sounds like a Ford commercial. Oh my goodness. No, I can't do a commercial. They would never have me for one. I would cause so much trouble. Horse ears are the only ears I have. That is simply accurate. I can't say anything else. Major Tomoe, you're a major dork. Punk. Bet you didn't expect that. Sorry if I I feel bad. I don't want anyone to feel. One of these days, I'm gonna jab at somebody, and then they're just gonna, they're not gonna be able to take the hit, you know. I don't want to hurt nobody here. This is a happy little safe place. This is it's a jovial zone. Yes. Absolutely uncalled for. I'm sorry. I was just feeling scrappy, you know. When it's comedic, you can be loud, but that's it. But everybody has their moments. I didn't even mean to press that. That makes no sense in the context of what I just said. It makes no sense at all. Why did I get the sad sound? Mood down. Mood awful. Stop throwing tomatoes at me! What's wrong with you? Save those for a nice salad or something, you animal. Oh, were you trying to drop the metal bar again? No! No, I wasn't. That's what ghosts say when it's October. Boo. Yeah. I was trying to reflect the YouTube chat's mood. Wait, there's apples and tomatoes being thrown. You shouldn't throw apples, you're gonna bruise them. And probably the person you're throwing them at, too. It's really messed up, bro. It's not very kind-hearted of you. Say sorry. Apologize. Yeah. Oh, lettuce too? Okay. We still got September to make it through. What about, I don't know. September's a pretty good month now that I think about it. A lot of cool stuff happens in September. Did you guys know that it's almost 2026? 2025 is almost over. Are you okay with this? Have you come to terms with this? Do you need to talk to someone about this? Are you guys gonna be okay? Is it okay? Are you okay? Are you good? We are in the last quarter of the year, that's true. Life moves by quickly. The older you get, the faster life moves. Hits you like a semi-truck. And then you're laid out on the side of the road like a deer that's bleeding out. And then the person quickly gets out of their vehicle. Then you realize you're in the country because they're about to like strap you to the hood of their car and keep it moving. And you realize that you're probably gonna make like a really nice meal later. But like this is all still part of the metaphor, but you know, like you're gonna be okay. Okay, you guys are gonna be okay. You guys you're gonna be okay. Don't worry about it. Don't think about it too hard. You just got your associates this past June? Hell yeah. Keep on trucking along. Not like the truck that hit the deer, but keep on trucking along. You're gonna feel sad that your commander won't be here for long? Where are they going? What's happening to them? Are they gonna be okay? The stew from your shattered body will be decent. No one's ever said that before. You're so real for that, though. Robert, thank you for joining the Umarmy as a horse private. Welcome in. I hope you have a horse-tastic time horsing around here with the other horses, horse. I lost my train of thought. I need to go to bed soon, bro. It's almost my bedtime. I need to hit the old dusty trail, aka stay up for the next 4 hours watching body cam videos because I have no self-control and my life is spiraling. Why would I just go straight to bed? Come on now, guys. Come on now. Gotta pencil that in. How am I doing? I still have 3 years left of my contract and I have the potential to get down to the military because I get razor bulbs, but nothing fixes it. Oh, are you okay? I hope you're okay. I hope everything's okay, champ. Gotta tough it out. Don't let them bring you down. Content brain, yeah. I'm sorry, I really like body cam videos. They're really entertaining. They're really entertaining because, like, you know, it's just crazy seeing the sort of crazy stuff people do. I need something that makes me feel more normal, you know? Because you guys come here every day and you're like, Tomoe, you're so weird. You're so strange. You're so peculiar. And I'm like, okay, but these guys are also weird. They're weirder than I am. You know? Yeah. Yeah, but thank you for the 2 carrots. Tomoe, get some sleep. I will, but I have to go watch my body cam footage. You have to, like, set time aside for just that. See, people are like, oh, Tomoe, you work so much, but I have to get my work done quickly so that I can, like, you know, watch funny videos like that. It's all part of the operation, yeah. They have drugs as an excuse, though. That's true. But, like, if you guys don't take the horse pills, then I vanish. Are you okay with that? Do you want me to disappear? There won't even be a graduation notice. Like I said, I'll just be gone. I'll be gone like a little tumbleweed in the wind. There one moment and the next, gone. So take your damn horse pills, or else. Don't let the pharmacy tell you they're out. They're just hoarding the supply. Pull out a knife, threaten them, break past the guards, go raid the supplies. Yeah. Sorry if this is more of a personal question, but do you want to promote or stay as Sarge? I have no interest in promoting anymore because I'm getting out in like a year and a half, so I'm okay with the rank I'm at now. I'm okay with it. Hey, Tomoe, would you consider playing the game body cam on stream, you know, because you like body cams, also no, don't vanish? What do you mean, body cam? Why is there a game called body cam? I wonder what it's about. Maybe a body cam. You haven't completed your career goals yet? Yeah, imagine doing an Musume career run, but it's like military themed instead. And one of the first goals is just to stand at the smoke pit and wistfully stare off into the distance. It makes you look cool. It makes you look cool. Specs, thank you for the 5 carrots. What's your take on the Citra animatronic situation? What does that even mean? What does that even mean? Also, to answer the former question, I don't talk about the content I watch very often. I don't know. It's like it's just it's like why I don't talk about the anime I watch on stream very often. I just be doing my own thing in my own time. You know, it's Tomoe time off. It's sacred. I just despawn a little bit. Yeah, I'm like an NPC. For all you guys know, when I'm not streaming, I don't exist. You have no proof otherwise. What animes do you be watching? If I told you that, I'd have to kill you. With explosions. Okay. Yeah, the mystery is good. The mystery is good. I'm really tired, I'm sorry. Ever seen that body cam footage of a raccoon holding a crack pipe? What? What? Why is that a thing? Why is that a thing exactly? What? Why has everybody seen it? Why has everybody seen that? Yeah, raccoons are a little bit silly. You know what? I think I'm gonna go to bed now. I've been streaming for almost 2 hours. I'm gonna go hit the hay. You guys, keep on horsing on. I'll try to make a schedule tomorrow. I'll try to be organized. Yeah, look out for the thing coming out tomorrow. And what do you mean crackheads flock together regardless of species? What do you mean? What do you mean? Wish me luck, please, Tomoe. Good luck. You've got this. I don't know what you've got, but you've got this because this is what you've got, and you've got it because you've got this. So go get it or get got this. Winless, thank you for the 20 carrots. I appreciate it. What do you mean I wouldn't get it? What do you mean? Huh? Well, I'm not gonna question it. I'm not gonna question it. You guys, you need to know raccoons don't steal copper. Okay, I'm going to bed. I'm okay. All right, you guys take care. Have a horse-tastic night. Good luck out there. I'll catch you guys around on the next episode, okay? I'll catch you guys all on the flip side. Getting out of here. You guys are weird, man. You call me weird. You guys are weird as hell. Okay, bye.